Good evening, parents, and welcome to Desert Shadows Middle School Curriculum Night. My name is Derek Hummert. I'm your school principal.
And I'm Leah Knable, your assistant principal.
We are so happy to have the continued support of the Dean of Students at Desert Shadows Middle School. Mrs. Shawn Bell left her English classroom last year to round out our administrative team. Tonight, Mrs. Bell is filling in a social studies classroom. In fact, we started this school year with several vacant positions and are still working to fill a few certified and classified positions. Perhaps you or someone close to your family may be interested in joining our team. A significant number of our staff at Desert Shadows Middle School have kids who go to school here. Contact the main office if you'd like to learn more about our opportunities or have that interest. I hope that all of you felt welcome in walking into Desert Shadows Middle School tonight. Whether you're returning for your 8th grade year or joining us for the first time as a 7th grade family, this is your school, and together we expect to support your students' healthy middle school experience as we learn a great deal, meet new friends, and make great middle school memories. The goal of this evening is to share information about your students' classroom curriculum and to make a connection with each teacher. At this time, you should be in your students' first period classroom. If you don't have a copy of your student's schedule in hand, you're going to need that. You can find it on your phone, or if you need to get a copy, you can go to the main office and have one printed. There's lots of good people around tonight to help you on your way. If you have a DSMS teacher in front of you right now, they should be able to help you out with any of the questions that you may have.
Following this video from Mr. Hummert and I, you'll hear a short video from the Sidewinder PTO. At around 6:10 p.m., you'll hear a 10-minute presentation from your first period teacher. At 6:20, you'll hear a tone announcing the end of period 1. We don't want you to be tardy on your first day back in middle school, so we need you to pick up and head to period 2. You'll have 5 minutes to get there to find a seat. The evening will continue with 10-minute class periods and 5-minute passing periods until you've experienced a full mini version of your student's first day of school. There are just a couple of minor exceptions to the format that we want you to be aware of. First, please note there is no time for a lunch period worked into tonight's format. That means that 7th grade families will travel straight from their 4th period class to their 6th period class by skipping period 5 lunch on the schedule. Similarly, 8th grade families will travel straight from period 5 to period 7 by passing 6th period lunch. In addition, please note on your schedule that English is 2 periods long, which means you will remain in your English class for 2 10-minute sessions before moving on to the next class on your schedule. Finally, if your family is interested in athletics, please join Mrs. Bell, our athletic director, at 8 p.m. in the gym for information about festival and all-star sports at DSMS.
In the few moments that we have with you here tonight, we want you to know that Desert Shadows Middle School is a school with a mission and a purpose. We're here to support your students in becoming world-class thinkers and in reaching their highest potential. The educators in the classrooms tonight are critical to this end, and they're up to the challenge. We want to work with in partnership with you to know your students well and make decisions in their interest. The talented teachers on our campus chose to teach and lead in the middle school level because it's a critical age, a time when our young people are open to new learnings and exploring ideas. They're actively figuring out who they are, both in and out of school. At DSMS, we strive to offer engaging instruction, have strong teacher-student relationships, and to challenge students cognitively in the curriculum that you will learn about tonight.
It's important that Desert Shadows is a safe place during these important years, in terms of both physical and practical safety. We have held lockdown and fire evacuation drills the first couple weeks of school. As we would hope and expect, our students responded very well. Also, we shared our expectations with the students and staff in a school-wide presentation last week. This included how to report any concerning information to us, as well as our student dress code policy. The intent is to make all expectations clear and promote conduct that reflects well in our school. We also want to empower students to respond appropriately to the misconduct of others. In doing so, we promote healthy practices on our campus.
Please talk with your students about their feelings regarding the fire and lockdown drill exercises as well as the presentation on school discipline last week. It's important that we establish effective patterns of communication with our school community. And when we hear directly from our students and parents about concerns on campus, We address those according to our rules and with a strong interest of supporting the right outcome. As one would expect in a big school, we have compliance expectations. At Desert Shadows Middle School, these include no gum, no hats inside, also food and drink limitations in the classroom. You might see a poster in the classroom in which you're sitting right now related to these. When we talk to our staff and teachers about the compliance expectation that steals most of the focus and attention from our classroom, it's cell phone use, including earbuds and smart watches. For this reason, we're starting this year off more deliberate with this restriction than ever, starting from our first day of school. Our goal is to help students establish a balanced relationship with screen time and attention to classroom instruction.
Students have been doing a great job meeting these expectations. Students should have their cell phones and personal electronics zipped up in their backpacks from the start of school at 8 a.m. until the beginning of lunch, and then from the end of lunch until 2:40. In the event that they need to contact home, school phones are available for this purpose. Students that violate our rule and expectations will turn their cell phone into the back office. The first time we give them a warning and allow them to pick up their phone after school. After that, we will contact parents to come pick up the device.
Each year, our student services team develops special presentations to support a healthy and caring environment at DSMS. Last year, we held a very well-received event with a Holocaust survivor who spoke with us about hate speech, tolerance, and empathy. We also spent time discussing advocacy and reporting skills as they relate to bullying and or harassment. A prevention expert provided current information about drugs and alcohol. We aim to address the needs of all students in our community, and you can help us by identifying these by reaching out to us directly. Ms. Knavely and I make time for phone calls and can be available by appointment. I hold coffee with the principal almost every Friday morning at 9 a.m., and we conduct school tours monthly. Also, we attend Sidewinder PTO meetings.
We want to keep you well informed about all of the events and activities that Desert Shadows has to offer. Expect us to send you weekly emails and to work hard to update our school website. If your student expresses an interest in a club or activity, please encourage them to participate. I believe that the best thing you can do for a middle school student is to allow them to try an appropriate activity or attend events that are supervised by the kind and caring people, the kind of people that are leading our classrooms each day.
Participation and involvement is key for a good school experience. Is true for parents as well. Up next is a brief message from our Sidewinder PTO, a very active organization that really supports our school well. Thank you for attending tonight and listening to this message. Have a wonderful evening.
Hello, I'm Phaedra Huntingford, your PTO president. I have one daughter in 8th grade, and I am really looking forward to partnering with all DSMS parents and staff to make this a great year for all of our kids. Our goal this year is to support the students, staff, and school. We want to create some fun experiences for our students and support our staff, as well as enhancing the campus for our kids to enjoy. Please reach out to me if you have any questions or want to get involved at president@sidewinderpto.com. Thank you.
Hi Sidewinders families, my name is Chantel Hawes. I'm the current PTO Vice President. I have an incoming 7th grader and a freshman at Horizon High School. My purpose is to support the PTO President, the board, the teachers, staff, students, and families here at DSMS. Parents, my goal is to help create a strong community at our school. You'll see me a lot. I love to have fun and will definitely be at every school event. I can't wait to make this happen with you.
Hello, my name is Melissa Carrasco and I'm your PTO secretary. I'm a 7th grader this year and I'm excited for the year ahead at Desert Shadows. As PTO secretary, it is my job to keep you in the know. We welcome all of you to attend each PTO meeting, either in person or virtually, so you can hear all of the great things we're doing for our students, teachers, and staff. But of course, if you can't make it, you can check out our meeting minutes that we post monthly. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to meeting you on campus this year.
My name is Shannon Cucci. I'm your PTO treasurer for the year. I have a 7th grader and an 8th grader at Desert Shadows Middle School. My goal this year is to raise enough money to provide a special project for the school, host social events and fun activities for your kids, and put as much money back into the classrooms as possible, which will directly benefit all of our children. The goal is to raise $20,000 before Labor Day. We are asking a one-time donation of $100 per family. You can drop off a check at the front desk, you can pay via PayPal, and we have a credit card machine that's available tonight. Just check it out at the PTO table.
We look forward to a great year ahead with all of our staff, students, and our DSMS families. Thank you so much.